light shines on, the Spirit helps me guide my way. I know this ain't just me. I walk strong, but this time I won't be afraid. I know this ain't just me. No, this ain't just me.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Amanda from Silver Arrow Tarot, and today we are going to be doing a general collective reading for the energies we're all in right now. So this is just me sort of stepping back in. I know that I've been away for quite a while. I guess it's been about a month. Yeah, so let me know, guys, how you've been doing. It's been a rough one for me personally. That's why I had to kind of step back and take care of myself and really process some heavy feelings, emotions that I've been going through, some personal things that have been going on in my life. But I haven't forgotten about you, and I haven't forgotten about the channel. This is still something I'm so passionate about, but it's also important for me to A, be able to take breaks when I need to, and B, make sure that my energy is good and clear, because I do think it really does matter. The healing medicine that I provide is ultimately coming from my energy and what I am putting out there into the world. And so if I'm processing some heavy things, I might have a temporary dip in my energy field and my vibration. And so therefore I don't feel that it would be fair to be putting messages out into the world, and you know, they might not be of the highest and best for everyone. So taking a step back into my routine today, and we'll just get back into the groove. We're going to be doing, like I said, general collective messages, and I'm going to be using, I was guided to pull all of these decks, so I'm really interested to see how this plays out. There's a lot of decks that they guided me to use. This one I've never actually used it on the channel before, which is really cool. I'm really excited that Spirit was like, yep, this one's the one today. It's called Mystical Cats, and I'm super excited. So it's a cat tarot deck. And then, of course, we have the Sacred Earth Oracle. And then we're going to be using this beautiful Cosmic Visions Tarot, one of my favorites. I got it earlier this year, or actually I got it around Christmas. And then the Spirit Animal Oracle. I feel like the animal kingdom wants to come forward for sure. So we'll see what card comes out for that. We might look deeper into the meaning of the animal and see what that animal speaks about. And then we have the it's all rubbed off here, was Angel Answers Oracle deck. Radley Valentine. And this I use mostly for yes or no answers. So at the very end of this reading, we will do a yes or no, and you can set your intention for that, and we will get a yes or no from the, I mean, there's more cards in here than just yes and no, so we'll see what comes through, but kind of a good yes and no deck to ask. And so yeah, I think that's all I kind of want to talk about. I was doing some meditating and calling in the Reiki before I turned on the camera. So I was seeing some very interesting things. Let's see if they connect with the collective energies. It does make sense to me that this cat deck is just because we are in Leo season. So let me know how Leo season's treating you right now. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I will pull a bunch of cards and we'll take a look at the collective message. And that's how we'll do this reading today. All right, guys, there are so many synchronicities in this reading. I'm like tingling with excitement to get into it. I'm trying to decide where I want to start, but I think I'm just going to start first off by listing some things so that you can feel into, hopefully, whether this is a reading that will resonate with you and is meant for you. So there are they're repeating fives here: 65, 55, 5 being a number of change, 5 being a number of things sort of being stirred up, can be the number of chaos, can be a number of things feeling uncertain, right? Mixed with the 6 number, which is the number of harmony. So to me, it feels very, we just moved we went from Cancer season into Leo season, and 6 I associate with Cancers because it's the energy of home and family. So maybe you are a Cancer, maybe you have Cancer placements. We have lots of cat energy, of course, because I'm using the cat deck, but even in the deck that doesn't pertain to cats, we have 2 Sphinx cats here. we have a cat on the Mother of Wands as well, a black cat here. So very interesting. Lots of cat energy. So maybe your animal is a cat, or maybe your spirit animal is a cat, like a puma, a cheetah, a panther, a lion, anything of that nature. We've got whale spirit, we've got snake spirit. So keep those things in mind if any of those things sort of ping for you. Could be a sign this reading is just what you need to hear. So the first thing I want to say, guys, is that we have this card efficiency, which is so interesting. What I'm getting is, for a lot of you, you might have been in a period where you feel like things have not been moving as efficiently as you want them to. Things have been stirred up. Things have been chaotic and haven't made much sense. So you could be either in this energy or could be coming out of this energy now, recent past kind of thing. So the other reason I speak about that is because we also have the moon here when we have this whale spirit that says, trust the great mystery. All right. So there's a lot of energy around the moon. The moon card in the tarot talks about things that are hidden, things that are not seen. So you could be feeling a little bit, or have been recently feeling a bit off balance in your life, and feeling like maybe you can't feel the ground underneath your feet, and you don't really know how everything's going to play out. Things are up in the air, things are changing, things are moving, and it's not totally making sense yet. However, there's a lot of cards here indicating to me that this is going to start to be, you're going to start to feel better. So this may have been a time or period or season in your life where things have been needed to be healed. You may have been spending a lot of time emotionally processing, emotionally healing things maybe have been triggering you. We have this card of potential here that has this woman, and inside of her chest is like a child's face. So it does make me think of inner child work, inner child processes and things like that. Also just makes me feel that whatever it is inside of you is ready to come out. Our inner child is our biggest, clue to our purpose and some of the things in life that will bring us the most fulfillment and the most joy and the most happiness. And getting it back in touch with that can really improve our life, to spend time getting to know that inner child if we had previously sort of repressed that part of us. So, gosh, there's just so much here. So you may be being asked to listen to that part, or you're starting to move into more taking time to actually take time to heal and listen and tune into aspects of your being that you hadn't before, or doing it in a deeper way, doing it in a more what I want to say, like more serious way. Maybe you'd always sort of known about this stuff, and it's like you really decided like this is the time now, and or this is a message for you to actually maybe start that process if you haven't. So there's a lot of potential that's coming forward. There's a big message here about accepting that there are things in your life that you may not know why they're happening to you, and this message is here to let you know that and validate for you that yes, this is happening to you. If you've been feeling kind of stressed and lost and unsure, that this is actually part of a greater plan for you, and it's going to work out, and that it's all going to be okay, and that it's actually one of the biggest things that I've learned along my path is to actually start to embrace this feeling and this mystery. It's such an amazing card to come up now, because I was just reading about how they had the NASA has just discovered that they have pictures of something actually emerging from a black hole. And I just was completely fascinated and awestruck by this picture and this information coming forward, because it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy because it means there's still things out there that we don't know and we don't understand. And there's so much joy in that. There's so much excitement in that. And there's so much potential, like this card, so much potential for growth and knowledge and wisdom and learning about the universe and learning about ourselves. And if we can learn to embrace the fact that we don't know everything, and that's actually kind of a cool thing. It's actually kind of an amazing thing that we don't know everything, and there's still things left to discover. There's still things left to understand about ourselves and the world and how things work. And there's still new ways to approach things that haven't been invented yet, and maybe you haven't figured out yet. There's new ways to heal that we haven't figured out yet. Like, there's so many things, and that just fills me with so much excitement and passion and fire, which is what Leo season is all about. Is Leo's a fire sign. It's about being excited, and it's about being passionate, and it's about spirituality, and it's about, loving life. So the fact that we have the Chariot card tells me that we're starting to move again. The energies are going to start moving again. And when I saw this, I heard the word spaceship. So she's usually on a traditional kind of cart, but this, for some reason, I heard the word spaceship, and it was right below this card about the stars. So I feel like we're gonna shoot off into the stars, that people that are drawn to this reading can look forward to astronomical growth and astronomical expansion in their lives. Like, you are going to be moving away from this feeling that you can't see what's happening, and that there might be something dangerous lurking around the corner. You're going to be moving away from that kind of energy. You're going to be moving away from this, these cycles, and this feeling of like inner work that needs to be done, and into this new, fresh space. So it's very positive. These energies are very positive. I really like a lot of these cards. You know, we're moving from also like, kind of bookended here by the Mother of Wands and the Mother of Swords in reverse. So like I said, you may have been feeling like things are stagnant or stuck or not moving. You may have been feeling a sense of lack of passion or excitement, or feeling motivated towards things that you want to do, or kind of lost in a direction towards what direction to take. And the Mother of Swords here tells me that you're going to be letting go of like old stories and healing those, and letting go of like this Four of Pentacles energy, which is kind of in a comfort zone sort of energy, and be open to new potential, open to the mystery, letting yourself heal in new ways, exploring new ways to get where you want to go, listening to yourself more. This spiral here in this card of listen really talks to me about the cycle of healing. The healing is not linear. It is not a straight line. It's not a gradual slope upwards, and it's not even like this. It's actually a spiral moving outward from the center. So each time you are going to hit a new layer of healing of that same thing, and it may feel like you're on a hamster wheel, but we're really not, because each time you encounter that trigger, and each time you encounter that pain or that problem or that issue in your life, you're learning a new way to deal with it, even if it's just small. You will never react completely the same way every time that you have that same trigger happen. It's always a constant. It's inevitable that you will take some slightly different action each time and heal something within that each time it occurs. Now it's up to us, you know, and our free will is how much healing we want to get out of that. How conscious can we become every time that thing comes up within us, and how far we can take that trigger to as a gift and as an opportunity to heal. All right, so let me just make sure that because I wrote a few notes, just make sure that I am hitting all of the. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about also mushrooms and the Luna moth, so that might be a sign for you as well, that this reading is for you. And also maybe a quick side note for some of you to perhaps dabble in some healing medicines. You know what I'm talking about. So that's an additional message for some, if you had been thinking about that in the recent few weeks, that definitely this is a sign for you to maybe try some what's a good word for it, like I forget what they call it now, you know, shamanic kind of thing, shamanic kind of medicine. So, oh yes, the final message, one of the final messages that I wanted to make sure to note here is that when I think of the snake image, it made me think of poisons. And there's this saying that what can poison us can also heal us, or what can heal us can also poison us. But in this instance, I feel it's saying what feels like a poison in this situation, or what may feel bad in this situation, might actually be the thing that's healing. So like I said, if you have been feeling slowed down, if you have been feeling bogged down by things in your life, emotions, whatever that is for you, these things are actually here to heal you. And if we can take them a little bit more lightly. It makes things just a little less painful and like a lessens, I wouldn't say completely eliminates, but lessens the suffering, lessens the pain of the experience when we don't add that meaning on top of it, that we're lost, that we're back to square one, that we don't know what we're doing. It's so easy for us to fall into that when we're in pain. So the messages here are quite positive. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope it helped you. And I hope that you are doing well this Leo season. Please let me know in the comments how you are doing. And I want to know, I want one final farewell message for you, is that the path is being illuminated. All right. So this Leo energy is going to shine its light and going to illuminate the path forward. And you're going to be able to shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars. We do have the moon and the star card here. See, this reading just keeps going. I could keep pulling messages, I feel, from all of these cards. I just keep delving deeper into all the symbolism. All right, guys. So the path is being illuminated, and it is okay to start moving forward, and it's okay to start and to keep your head up and continue to shoot for the stars, shoot for your dreams. All right. I love you guys so much. See you in the next one. Bye.